Hey fellow pipe smokers, hope you are all doing well, and yes, I'm just making another English video. I just made one, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a challenge where I had to answer in English, and I thought I've got several English subscribers, and let's do some more videos in English. I think it's fair enough, so they understand the content as well. Don't have to read the subtitles all the time, and let's start. I think I will split this up in 2 parts. The first part will be a kind of self-introduction. The second part will be my latest tobacco purchases or my arrivals from the last 2 weeks. So it won't be too long for the first time. So let's start with a self-introduction. My name is Scott. I'm hopefully getting 44 years old in this summer. I'm living in Sin. I'm not married, but I've got a girlfriend, woman. Let's call her wife. And we've got 2 children. My daughter is 10 years old, and my son is 13 years old. So, you know, at that age, trouble is starting just now. We've got pets, several pets. So we had 2 dogs. One has passed away last winter. It was very old. It was a Jack Russell mix. It was 17 years old. And yeah, had a nice life, and it was time to go. So just one left, but the second dog is a bigger one. Yeah, from size, it's a German Shepherd's dog size, short hair, white colored with a few light brown sprinkles, and 7 years old. So hopefully we have a few years left, and she will attend me while I'm smoking my pipe. We've got a mental cat as well. She hates me, I hate her, but it's quite entertaining in our family when we meet each other anywhere on the flat. So this is one of our other animals, and my wife has got a German cold blood horse, a huge one. I don't know, especially the viewers of the UK, you know, the Clydesdale or the Shire horses, the huge ones. Our horse is nearly the same size, a little bit smaller, but the same amount of muscles, and yeah, I don't trust any animal that's bigger than me, and I'm quite big. I'm 6'3", I think. Yeah, 6'3", and this horse is bigger than I am, so always keep distance. Sometimes I just walk the dog when my wife is riding the horse, but that's all I'm doing, so you won't see me on a horse. Yeah, let's talk about the pipe history. So I started pipe smoking in 2007, 14 years ago. So I'm a little bit longer pipe smoker, and yeah, I started pipe smoking when I was 30, after my son was born. I felt that this was the right moment. I was always interested in pipe smoking, but I never felt really mature enough to smoke the pipe. So when my son was born, I felt ready, and then I think it was 2 days after my son was born, I just went to Peter Heinrich, because I was living in Cologne at this time, and just bought my first 2 pipes. My first pipe tobacco was a typical Virginia ribbon cut, flavored with vanilla, and it was the horror. The first 2 weeks I tried to smoke the pipe twice a day, I think, and yeah, you know what pain happens while you're a new pipe smoker. So tongue burn, and I think my whole mouth was in flames the whole time. And then I got a few more informations in the pipe forum I was active at that time, and many recommended me some English blends, and then I just went back to Piet Heinrich's pipe shop and bought my first English blend, and it was my Mixture 965 from Dunhill. Then everything went better, taste was perfect, and yeah, I kept to, or I smoked the English blends for the first 2 years, and I think my tongue get used to tobacco, and then I started the voyage to, or the adventure to taste the other tobaccos that are on the market. Nowadays, yeah, my tobacco taste has changed a little bit. So 50% of my tobaccos are non-aromatic without Latakia. So I prefer Virginia Periques, or Burley blends, or pure Burley. And 30% are still my English and Balkan blends when I started. And I think it's 20% over. The rest, 20%, are aromatics, and there I have specialized on the Lakeland tobaccos. I don't like Black Cavendish. It's got a funny taste to me, and I try to avoid it, and yeah, the Lakeland tobaccos remind me of my youth in Scotland. When I was young, we used to play down in the docks or the harbours there where I grew up, and there were always yeah, old men sitting on benches or standing around sharing their flasks and smoking some pipes. And always when the smoke was coming and we could smell a little bit, was kind of a dark Virginia smoky smell with some flowery notes. And this is a reason why the Bozen Cut Black is one of my favorite tobaccos. So I like this dark fired Virginia taste and the taste of cloves, oil, and yeah, that's all about my tobacco history. I smoke non-filtered most of the time, but just at the moment I'm just testing the filters again. I did it a few years ago, and tastes well, and maybe I stick to them, I don't know. I have to make some more tests, and I will I'll tell you how it works out. So let's start with the second part of this video. I want to show you my latest purchases, the last arrivals of the, I think it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So let's have a look what I've got for you here, especially for me. We start with the Bengal slices. I read a few reviews, and many of the people said that there's a nice licorice topping on it, and I love licorice. And yeah, one of my favorite tobaccos in the past was the Orley Dark Strong Kentucky. It had a licorice topping as well. It's not available anymore, I think, and yeah, we've got a German clone here in the brick and mortar shops. It's nearly the same, but not as licoricey as I would like it. So let's give this a try. I know it's Latakia in it, but I think it's a good pairing, Latakia and licorice. The second one I've purchased is the Fossilia Serration, it's called, from Hearth & Home. It's a Balkan Sobrani clone, I've read. And I smoked the Balkan Sobrani once. I could get 2 pouches of the, I think it's the 80s version. It's the white pouch with I think 2 girls in front and like a hillside in the back. And it was quite nice, but it was in the beginning of my pipe career. I think it was 2008. It was in a pipe forum, and the owner of the Esterwils pipe shop, I think it was, could get a hand on a big box of this Balkan Sobrani pouches, and I think every member could buy 2 pouches. It was 12 euros or 14 euros a pouch. Yeah, it was sealed, everything was nice, but when I opened it up it was bone dry. So I had to rehydrate it and I smoked it, but I think it was too early in my pipe career to make an actual rating, but it was nice. It was spicy, a little bit sweetish and smoky, and it still was Syrian Latakia. It's not available as well, but yeah, maybe it's a good thing. I will tell you in a review anytime, I think. The third one I've purchased is this one, Wars Bar Red. The green one is on its way as well. It's in Virginia, Kentucky plug, and it's topped. It's an aromatic. It's got a sweetish, soapy flavor. It's still closed, but I can smell it through the tin. And yeah, looking forward to smoke it. I don't know when, but first it will wander in my box. So the last 2 tobaccos are of my favorite country, United Kingdom, from the Lakelands. Start with the first one. It's this Gareth and Hogarth Louisiana flake. It's in Virginia Perique flake, just a small amount of Perique. It's got a chocolate topping and then light floral note. Okay, I will get a slice of it to show you. Looks like this. It's a cocoa flavor, chocolatey. And if you smoke it, it's water in my mouth. It's a chocolatey flavor, and yeah, just hints of Perique, so a little bit figgy, but it's more of Virginia with a hint of chocolate. It's a light tobacco. You can smoke in the morning without a breakfast even, and yeah, I can recommend it to everyone who likes chocolate flavors and light Virginia Periques. So it's a superb one. Well recommended. The second one is a little bit heavier on the Perique side, and I just have smoked the flake version of it, and I could get a hand on the plug version. I'll show you the box. The size so you can read it. St. James plug. I love the flake. They just run out of stock of the tinned version of the flake. I think I've got 2 or 3 bowls left, and then I just made the decision, let's try the plug. Must be the same, maybe better. Most of the plugs are a little bit more intensive in the aromas, especially sweetness and maybe the fruitiness. It's still closed, right? I have to, it looks like this, if it's packed. Just open it up now, I'll show you. Very nice color. 250 grams, so it will last a while. And yeah, I'm looking forward to smoke it, maybe the next days. And yeah, sweet Virginias, some Perique, figgy, plummy taste, fruity taste, and yeah, mouth-filling smoke, and a little bit on the stronger side. I think it's medium, and to the end of the bowl it gets a little bit stronger, but I love it. So that's all, folks, I think. Do I have forgotten anything to tell you? I don't think so. So I hope you enjoyed it, you liked it. I hope you understand, you have understood everything I was telling you. If there are any questions about me and my person, or about the German market, or pipe tobaccos, or maybe the German dark strong Kentucky clone, where you can buy it. Just leave a comment below in the comment box and I will reply. And I think this is it for the moment, and yeah, I think I will do some more English videos on a regular basis now, maybe every second week. Maybe some more German tobacco and pipe related stuff that's more interesting for you. And yeah, I would say have a nice weekend, goodbye, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in 2 weeks. Bye.